didn't say that he was living with someone.
Who are you?
Oh!
No witnesses. I see it, and you have to kill him. Get out my house!
That one is for free. You're putting your fingers and your hands everywhere.
What's done? He's done. And on the plus side, you just got 2 to go.
Idiot?
See?
You said 3 days.
Just 2 seconds.
It was not midnight. You're calling who?
Yeah, so I've got talisman circa 1926, but the rune face has failed to register one of the sacrifices. What, we can't just...
She did them on the same day.
I'm sorry. Look, basically, anyone that has really been directly responsible for the death of another human being, they're off limits. As far as my boss is concerned, they're playing for the home team.
Ah!
We're actually lucky that Keith's brother turned up just before midnight. Would have been on again otherwise.
I kicked out demon school.
Well, I've cast out.
Whatever.
Cast out into a boundless cosmic void. Spend eternity in a vacuum of infinite nothingness. Absence of matter, of time, space, light, and sand. Only jaw, a profound, palpable, and ever-present lack of existence.
Sounds like my life.
On va y dire.
To be honest, I'm scared.
Can you become a demon at the end?
So one more victim then.
Yeah, no need for it.
Can't be doing total innocent.
It's just murder's risk to avoid it.
People like me.
Now you're on their team.
Anyone. I didn't.
I mean, you couldn't assign me for my trial if you hadn't. But you had to be corruptible, not beyond corruption. There's some dark forces hiding in touch the talisman. There's no shame in it.
She's out of it.
You can the other kid out there. Needs black shoes for a funeral. People to dad out looking out. I do it myself, but she gives me the willies.
She's not mourning. No, she's not mourning. Happy's finished. Sadie's dead. She's a mum at 29. And Anne at 57. Hey, I just thought you'd like to know. So, who are you going to kill? Your boss or Vicky? You haven't got long.
What's his future? Michael Smart?
16,472 plus diff, and that's
He's gonna win.
Victory, Britain has a new prime minister.
Oh, the robot! We know this one.
He's fucking shit.
Oh, he's not one of us, not literally. I mean, they do like him, they're fans of his work, you might say.
He's got to go.
He didn't kill anyone, we can kill him.
Right, but he's responsible for an impressive number of really juicy deaths, so...
Right, he's...
Right, but he beats his wife.
Hasn't killed her though, has he? It's him. Or no one.
Keith Lonergan. I ain't really last night. He's in last night.
Anything unusual about him?
Well, he killed his wife. There was one thing last night. I mean, she didn't speak to Keith. Who didn't speak to Keith? He seemed in us. Never been in before.
What's that over there? Sort of talking to herself.
Talking to herself.
Sort of muttering.
You were in the pub last night. The 3 Crowns.
Yeah, I was. To be honest, last night was the first time.
First time. God, it's just around the corner, isn't it?
was Mum's birthday. She's not with us anymore. You know it's not.
Not easy.
No.
She's lying well, you know?
What's all this about anyway?
You've probably heard about Keith and Chris Holligan.
Huh?
Holligan's Keith and Chris. Keith was actually in the Three Crowns last night. Did you see?
Maybe. I wouldn't know him.
Looks like you served him at work a few days ago.
Did I?
You should have said that you knew his name, that he went to your store, just that, you know. Everyone knows his name into that town.
Well, you're a top fucking lie, ain't you? I'm impressed. He didn't buy that.
Let's hurry then.
You're following Smart, the cop is following you. Ah, yes. She had you. You have some minutes, girl. But you know, if all of the Black Mirror episodes are happening into the same universe, he should survive because we saw the robots at some point. The music, the car, am I watching a Tarantino movie?
What the hell are you doing? Well, help me there. You're trying to bloody kill me.
She was.
I have to do it. It's not right. You know it's not.
You're a good man.
I don't know, love. I hope so. Put it down.
If I don't do this by midnight, there'll be more. Go. Go, I'm sorry.
And each time you sacrifice someone, it got registered on the talisman, is that right?
They said Keith didn't count, which wasn't fair.
This was in your jacket pocket. This is the talisman, yeah?
The domino.
It's got a
Yes.
roll on it. And what did he look like? Like a monster at first. Then he turned into the man from Bonnie M.
Come on.
Who does the dancing?
The fact that you're not losing, you're really professional.
Okay.
If it's true, it's not gonna happen instantly. If it's wrong, you were truly crazy since the beginning.
Fail.
Yeah, well, me too, so that's that. Just got word they are casting me out. Eternal oblivion.
Sorry for you.
They don't say anything about a human companion
Nah.
that you could come with.
Into eternal oblivion.
Oh, that's much worse.
You said your life was like that, and now that you killed 3 guys, and that the world is gonna be on fire.
Can I go?
She's going with Bonnie M, with the demon, into oblivion. An hidden scene? No, no hidden scene. I want to check something. The Prime Minister episode 15 million merits, the memory implant. That was the first season. Playtest, Shut Up and Dance, Men Against Fire, 18 in the Nation, USS Callister, Archangel, Black Museum. In season 5 it was Striking Vipers, Smithereens. It's the first season that Black Mirror puts fantastic stuff into it. And you know, already during the episode 4 it surprised me, but I was like, okay, the big part of it, it's about a society subject that you want to denounce, so it's okay. Black Mirror, it's really built like that when you are thinking about it. At the base of it, they are taking a technology subject, you know, and around it, they are exploring a lot of society subjects. During some previous episodes and during some episodes of this season 6, we had in fact episodes which were not really based on something technologic, you know, but which were more about society subjects. I'm okay for it. That was the case of the episode 2 of this new season, and that was the case of the episode 4. But the episode 4, I said it, surprised me, shocked me a little, because at the end of it, we had that werewolf, you know, a fantastic thing tool into that universe, you know, the Black Mirror universe, multiverse, if you want to say it like that, and we are not used to it at all. So that surprised me, but the main message subject of the episode 4 was a society subject, so I was like, okay, it's just a tool. Right there, in fact, for this episode 5, they made the entire episode based not on a technology subject, you know, but on a fantastic subject. A demon, you have to kill 3 people before the end of the day, and around they built society subjects. I mean, it's not really society subjects, it's more big dilemmas and stuff like that. Again, that dilemma that I don't know if you already asked yourself the question, or, you know, when you're drunk, ask your friend the question and stuff like that. It's really, you know, in sociology and stuff like that, it's an interesting question to ask to someone. If killing one person can save the entire world, would you do it? And normally, most of the time, that person is answering you, yes, for sure, I would do it, you know. One person is gonna die, everyone is gonna be saved, you know, the balance, all of that. I can do it, it's gonna be rough, but it's just one person, like, I can do it. 2%, would you do it? 2%, it's a lot, I'm not sure that I can do it, but again, 2% against the rest of the world. And you can continue like that, you know, the dilemma, if that person is answering you that, you can continue that dilemma by telling that person, what about 3? What about 4? What about 5? Because if you begin to accept to kill someone because it's gonna save the rest of the world, at this point, you know, you can save more than half of the world because it's saving the other half of the world. If the question is just about, you know, the balance of stuff. So just to say that it's a dilemma, you know, it's a psychological, sociological dilemma that you can find and that they are turning around during this episode. About also some other subjects like who deserves to die, bringing justice, you know, by yourself. You have to be someone bad, you know, like, is it okay to kill by yourself someone bad, you know, to make justice yourself? You know what I think about it, it's a big no. So they are turning around all of these subjects and all, but for once, they based everything on a fantastic stuff and not a technologic stuff or not a society stuff. And it's really making me think that for the future seasons, Black Mirror is gonna go more on the fantastic side. You know, they explored so many sci-fi subjects and all. Maybe they don't have any left, you know, that they want to explore, or maybe just not enough to make an entire season with these subjects. And maybe also they want to create more different things and to explore also the fantastic aspect. Again, I don't think that the story is gonna be just about that. Through that, through that tool, they're gonna explore society subject, but the basic stuff is gonna be maybe sometimes a technological stuff and sometimes a fantastic stuff. Do you understand what I mean? Black Mirror, the basic stuff of it, they take a technology subject and through that they are putting messages about our societies. Maybe in the future, and at least for this episode, what they did, and maybe a little the last one there, that was an introduction of it, it's a fantastic stuff and through that, around that, society subjects. I really think that this episode, and even, the end of the last one, was the introduction of that, was the writers telling to the viewers, we're gonna slip on that direction. Not everything is gonna be about technological stuff anymore. We can use also fantastic stuff. We can do that. It's still gonna be about society stuff, society messages, subjects. It's still gonna be about denouncing stuff, but it's not just gonna be about technological thing at the beginning, It can be fantastic, we can use all of the tools that we want. Because the technological thing that they were using in each episode, sometimes they were exploring everything about it, and sometimes it was just a tool, in fact, to explore all of the other society subjects. I really, really think that this episode is there to introduce that for the next seasons. Am I okay with it? Yes, I think that I'm totally okay with it because I love this show because it's well written, it's well done on screen, it's well played, and I know that with this episode I'm gonna think, I'm gonna have a lot of things to discuss about, it's gonna make me think about stuff into our lives and stuff like that, so I'm totally okay with it. Again, Black Mirror, it's great, because of the technologic stuff, but it's mostly about the society subjects. So I'm okay with it. But do I think that everyone is going to be like me? I'm not so sure. I'm really not so sure because, viewers of Black Mirror, it's two teams, like you have people watching it and appreciating a lot all of this technologic aspect, and really going for it, each time waiting for the good idea that they put into it related to that technological thing. And you have the team, who just wants, like me, to have a good story, well written, denouncing stuff, all of that. And I'm not sure that the first team can appreciate, for the writers to go on the fantastic side. Not all of them, at least. Do you understand what I mean? Tell me what team you are on, because I really think that this last episode and also the reveal, the conclusion of the last one can divide some fans, can disappoint also maybe some fans. I'm saying it again, I'm not disappointed at all because it was still a great episode. These actors, the casting is amazing, the story is cool, it's fun, it's gross, it's, it terrified me, like they totally got me with the story. It's still making me think about stuff, it's still dilemmas, society stuff that you have to think about, And the demon tool, the fantastic tool that they are using, I'm surprised, but it's not a total no for me, I don't know, tell me what do you think about that? About the episode itself, what happens into it, I really thought at some point that the girl was just crazy. At the very beginning and at the very end, I was like, okay, she's going crazy. The demon was cool. Gap. And I really tried to imagine who she could kill. And I think that at some point I was rooting for her, like, okay, kill that, kill him, like that. No, you can do it. The fact that she was daydreaming before that about killing her colleague, I think that it's helping us also, and it's helping her to not regret too much, when she killed someone, to be more into it really quick also at the end. All of this racist stuff. NF, tell me, what does it mean? I don't know about it. I'm French, so I don't know what it means. Tell me that. if it's bad words, like if it's insults, be careful, you know, on the comments. So I'm not gonna be forced to delete your comment, or just YouTube, you know, is not gonna be forced to delete your comments. Be careful with that. But please, if you can answer me, or on Twitter, maybe you can tell me on Twitter. And see that guy, you know, smart, who is gonna become prime minister, who is gonna do all of this bad stuff. And you know, we saw all of the bad stuff that he did, all of the racist decisions that he took, but we saw through that the robot, the thing about the robot. So I really think that we already visited that universe of Black Mirror. It was into another episode. I think that, you know, with Black Mirror, it's not just one universe at different period of time. I think that it's some universes, you know, but we already had, you know, some clues all along these seasons to say that some episodes, in fact, are happening into the same world, the same universe. So it was fun to see it right there, this one. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right there. That was a cool episode, surprising, and I think that people are gonna talk about it. But that was a cool one. Tell me, truly, what did you think about it? What did you think about this season? Also, like, if it was truly what you wanted, what you expected, that direction, you know, of maybe going and doing fantastic stuff, is it okay for you? And stuff like that. Tell me that. I'm really interested by that. And yes, I will see you for the next season when we're gonna have it. Maybe we're gonna have to wait for some years now. Something like that. I'm okay with it again, as long as, you know, I know for sure into my heart and all that these writers, they are taking that time just to find good subjects and good stories and to make them well. I'm totally okay with that. Cool, really cool. Okay, so it's all for you and for me for this binge watching of Black Mirror, of the season 6 of Black Mirror. So it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.